we have ourselves some more bombshell breaking news, bad news for Vince McMahon. Some more sexually charged stuff going on, man. If you thought the Vince McMahon saga, was over, apparently not. What's going on, y'all? Your boy Derek the Great here, back after another video. And yeah, man, I just saw this come across my phone and got the report here from Bleacher Report, man. And we're gonna go through it. If you guys may remember, a while ago, like last year, is it where's it 2022? I honestly, time flies by so quickly. But you guys remember Vince McMahon got taken down for some NDAs for some sexual relationships he had with the employees and whatnot, caused him to step down from WWE, and then he eventually came back. But then he sold the company. Well, wasn't really a sell, like a merger, right? And it just got worse. It got worse for him now, and it's also included. Oh God, it included a wrestler, a pretty big time wrestler this time around. We're gonna go through this, man. Do me a favor, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and jump to this thing. The crazy thing is, I just got done recording my Royal Rumble predictions video. But let's jump to this, man. You see it? Lawsuit here from Bleacher Report. WWE's Vince McMahon accused of sex trafficking Brock Lesnar. Let me say it like Paul Heyman. Brock Lesnar named in report. Dear God. Oh, Vinnie Mac, man. It is not. Former WWE staffer Janelle Grant filed a lawsuit Thursday in which she alleged that longtime WWE chairman and CEO Vince McMahon sexually abused her and sex trafficked her to others within the company. According to Khadijah Safdar of the Wall Street Journal, Grant signed a non-disclosure agreement, them damn NDAs, man, in 2022, under which she agreed to remain silent about her allegations in her relationship with McMahon in exchange for $3 million. Grant alleges in her lawsuit that payments stopped after an initial $1 million payment, so she is seeking to avoid the agreement and is suing for unspecified damages. Damn. I mean, I guess, yeah. If you sign an agreement to get money and they don't give you the money, I guess you can be like, man, well, screw you, man. I'm speaking out. Damn the agreement. You didn't hold up your end of the bargain, right? Additionally, Grant alleges in the lawsuit that McMahon had her create personalized sexual content for a WWE superstar that he was trying to re-sign. Per Safdar, the suit didn't name the professional wrestler, but described him as both a UFC fighter and WWE talent. What, CM Punk? I'm kidding. That was a joke. It's 2022. He was in AEW, right? People familiar with the matter identified the wrestler as Brock Lesnar. He was the only one that fits the bill, right? One of WWE's biggest names. In the lawsuit, which names WWE, McMahon, and former WWE head of talent relations John Laurinaitis as defendants, we know Laurinaitis also had some NDA stuff going on. That's why he got fired, right? He's out of there. Or he resigned, one of those two. Grant alleges that McMahon pressured her into sexual situations and degraded her in exchange for giving her a job at WWE as administrator coordinator in WWE's legal department after meeting her in 2019. God, he's so old. Like I know he done got the mustache and the dyed hair, but he's so old. Oh, disgusting. Grant states in the lawsuit that in June 2021, McMahon and another executive locked her in her office and took turns sexually assaulting her. Oh, God. Why is this Will Ospreay video playing? That's weird. But, oh, God. Ugh. She also alleged that days later, McMahon locked her in his private locker room and forced himself on her. God! Ugh. 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 Fuck, dude. McMahon allegedly sent explicit text messages to Grant and to other people within WWE about Grant, and Grant provided screenshots as part of the lawsuit. So she brought the receipts, man. Typically you say innocent until proven guilty, but if there are receipts, And plus, he did get caught with NDAs already. So, okay. In one text, McMahon allegedly, excuse me, in one text, McMahon allegedly wrote to Grant, "I'm the only one who owns you and controls who I want to F you." I was gonna do it in the Vince McMahon voice, but that would be highly inappropriate. McMahon allegedly sent explicit photos of Grant to other people in WWE, and others at WWE expressed interest in having sex with Grant after seeing photos on his phone. McMahon allegedly texted Shiva scream and tried to say no, although it would be difficult to say anything. What the? Oh, God! Well, you know what? A cock-a-doodle-doo down her throat. Grant alleged that McMahon told her on multiple occasions to go to Laurinaitis' hotel rooms and have sex with him before work days. Jesus. Dude, they got to get him out of there. TKO got to get him out of there now. You can't keep him after this. You got to get him out now. Regarding Lesnar, Grant alleged that after he signed a new contract, McMahon allegedly tested Grant that part of the deal was fucking you. Oh, McMahon allegedly gave Lesnar Grant's cell phone number, and Lesnar allegedly asked her to send a video of herself urinating. Dude, this is terrible timing because there were rumors that Brock would be in the Rumble this year, right? This is gonna be like some Chris Jericho shit. People are gonna see this, whether it's true or not. People are gonna see this, and just like when people saw the NDA stuff with Chris Jericho and Kylie Ray, right? People are gonna, when he comes out, they're gonna take over the show. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna start chanting NDA at Lesnar or some shit, dude. Lesnar, who was married to former WWE star Sable, allegedly told Grant he wanted to set a play date in December 2021, but a snowstorm canceled plans. Dude, you're married to Sable. Like I know Sable ain't as fine as she used to be, but come on now. Grant said in a lawsuit that McMahon pressured her to sign a non-disclosure agreement in January 2022 when his wife, Linda McMahon, became aware of the relationship. Of course. July 2022, McMahon retired from WWE. Here we go. After it was reported that he paid multiple women $14.6 million to remain silent about sexual encounters with him and allegations of sexual misconduct. Yeah, he got caught for this shit already. A WWE board of directors investigation found that McMahon improperly failed to report the payments as business expenses, and he was required to repay the company for the cost of the investigation. Grant alleged that WWE tried to minimize her allegations of sexual assault by making the investigation more about the payments and how they were reported. It's my phone. I'm sorry. Let me just. A text from a buddy of mine I'm in a group chat with. I was telling him I put it in the group chat what happened, and his reply is, "Sorry, what?" Oh God. Okay, let's finish this up. Grant alleged that WWE tried to minimize her allegations of sexual assault by making the investigation more about the payments and how they were reported. McMahon returned to WWE in January 2023 and helped orchestrate a sale of the company to Endeavor Group Holdings, which also owns the UFC. WWE and the UFC have since merged into a company called TKO Group Holdings, and McMahon is the executive chairman. Not for long, I'd imagine. On Tuesday, the 78-year-old McMahon was present at the New York Stock Exchange as part of the TKO contingent as it was announced that WWE had reached a reported 10-year, $5 billion deal for Raw to air on Netflix beginning in 2025. None of McMahon, Laurinaitis, or Lesnar have commented on the allegations, but McMahon's lawyer, Jerry McDevitt, said in 2022 that McMahon had a consensual relationship with Grant, who hadn't yet been named at the time. Good Lord. Yeah, so that was rough to read. And again, the Brock stuff is the most shocking. That is the most shocking. Because like Brock Lesnar seems like, a very simple man. He shows up to work, suplexes people, goes home to his wife on his farm and butchers animals and shit, right? And rinse and repeat. But if this is to be believed, apparently he's a little more nefarious than we assumed. But again, the Vince stuff is the Vince and Laurinaitis stuff. Obviously, it's already been documented what they've gotten up to. So that stuff you take seriously, and like, I don't know. I feel like, look, all I gotta say is TKO, right? Ari Emanuel, the owner of TKO and stuff, the CEO, whatever. He's already in the past thrown Vince under the bus for their stock price, being bad, right? He's thrown Vince under the bus, saying that all the baggage that comes with Vince and all the NDA stuff, it's probably because of that. But they keep him around. Honestly, I think this is the death nail. You got to get rid of him. You got to get rid of him. He does not need to be the executive chairman of the board anymore, bro. He does not need to be. He doesn't need to be the face. You know why? You just got a $5 billion deal from Netflix to put Raw on there for potentially 20 years, because it's a 10-year deal. Netflix is a 5-year. Like in the 5th year, they can choose to opt out or opt back in and continue the rest of the 5 years. And then at the end of the 10 years, there's an extension that they could do to sign another 10 years. So potentially 20 years of Raw on Netflix they just got. So you don't need Vince anymore. You got that type of money. Get out, Vince. Bye-bye. All right? Look who we just brought in to be on the board now. The Rock. You think The Rock can't make those type of deals? He can. He's a crazy good businessman these days, right? Honestly, that might be why they brought Rock in. To maybe kind of, if Vince is out, maybe we can kind of slide, The Rock in here a little bit. I think this is the moment. This is the moment in time, especially after that Netflix deal. You got to get Vince out. There's no need to maintain keeping him around, keeping him, his face. Because every time you look at that face nowadays, you're gonna think one of two things: one, Gomez; two, this dude's disgusting. So you got to get him out. You just got to get him out. Let me know what you guys think of this whole thing, man. Do you think this is it for Vince? Do you think this is the death nail for him? Do you think it's going to have any impact on Brock? Like, if Brock was going to be in the Rumble, you think he's not going to be in it now? Or like, let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, man. Vince, you might be fired.